Rob Roundtable! What's up, man? It's been a couple weeks for us.
It has. We took a teeny tiny little break.
A hiatus,
yes,
so to speak.
A hiatus.
We did a Fantrax draft a week ago or whatever, and my dumb ass did not record the audio. We recorded the screen an hour and 10 minutes, and I did not do the audio. We were going to release that. So what we're going to do for all you guys and the people in the league, if you're watching them, it's not for the league, we're going to kind of go break down everyone's team, give them a grade 1 through 10, positionally and team, 1 through 10, unbiasedly, of course. And last year, famously, me and Kappa did this on one of our $250 Fantrax leagues, and someone picked Justin Tucker in the third round. We freaked out.
Justin Tucker!
What?
Justin Tucker win the fourth round!
Let's go!
Ah!
What is this guy doing? That must be an accident.
Eckler, Javante, Josh Allen, and Tucker.
I sent that to the group, right? The Fantrax group, and the guy was defending the pick.
Yeah.
It wasn't an auto pick.
Yeah.
He was trying to say a positional advantage as in kicker.
Yeah, onesie positional advanhages are pretty rare. Dude.
And
you're not going to get it at kicker.
He actually got third place, believe it or not.
The Travis Kelce of kickers?
Yeah. We would have had first place in that league, but we had Diggs and Dawson Knox, and we were down 13, and then the Mar Hamlin thing happened. We would have won that PPR 100% of the time. Yeah. We got second. They didn't split it. We got $600 instead of $1,900. Regardless, let's break this down. Real quick, though, Jonathan Taylor, new news, just broke. Jonathan Taylor on the PUP, not getting traded. 4 weeks minimum he will miss. Where are you taking him now?
Dude, I don't know. In redraft, it's hard because you're going to miss. I mean, you got to win, right? You can't just be like, oh, I'm going to take a guy in the second round.
Well, we were taking Alvin Kamara in the 8th round with 3 games.
Yep.
But this is 4 games, maybe more.
And that's the other thing is he practicing? Is he knocking rust off? Is he just going to be mad and come back to week 8? I mean, that's a potential, too.
What do you think? Round 5, round 6?
Yeah,
the upside's real,
The upside's too good. He was the clear-cut #1 pick a couple years ago before the injury. That talent's still there. Richardson should be hopefully the tide that lifts all boats with a better quarterback there. But that remains to be seen. And if not him, it's Minshew, right? I mean, I have a little more faith there. So 5th or 6th.
Yeah. And we will see about that. It's definitely going to be one of those swing picks, though. It's going to win or lose you the league, possibly. It's not going to be one of those just, safe picks. It's anything but safe, right? And you're banging a hooker without a condom.
Wait for me in the backpack.
Okay, babe.
Hey, who's that?
It's my new girlfriend, Roxy.
Now that woman seems like a prostitute.
That's because she is.
You're dating a prostitute?
Not for long. I'm gonna make that whore my wife.
And, that's fucking Russian roulette, dude. And we don't like doing that here.
Yep. He's my QB1 in Dynasty, so I already took him.
He's a running back.
That's a QB, didn't I?
We're going to go through here. We're going to start with the first pick all the way through 12. First pick, this team's name is The Beach. Great movie, by the way. Love that. Leo DiCaprio. Good movie. Some nice hot girls in bikinis.
If you say so.
All right. You should watch it. This is, by the way, Fantrax full PPR, 3 receivers and a flex, so you can start 4 receivers. He went Justin Jefferson, Devontae Smith, DK Metcalf, 1, 2, 3.
It's a beautiful start, man.
I love it.
Yeah, that's a hot start. And if you're going to do that, you got to come back with some safe running backs that are going to get some volume. And he did that with Akers and Madison as the next 2 running backs off the board. In between there, squeezed in Lamar Jackson, who I'm high on this year. I think Monken improves that offense quite a bit. And rounding out the wide receivers with 4th, Mike Williams. In the 7th, you're baking in the injury risk there, right?
Yeah, upside though. Not so much in PPR leagues, but he's still solid. Pat Fryermuth in the 8th round as a tight end. My dog is a piece of shit.
So Fryermuth is solid, tight end 1. Followed up with a couple more running backs. Again, with Akers and Madison, you expect volume there, but there's a world where they're not really the guys. So to build a little on that, he went with, I think, another safer guy with Brian Robinson. Don't love him in PPR. Jalen Warren is a talented back. I think he's fantastic, but obviously they are leaning on Najee. They've came right out and said Najee's the clear #1. So it's a little bit of a reach on Jalen Warren, in my opinion there. Comes through with Jamison Williams, Alan Lazard. Minus the suspension, Williams uber talented. Lazard, we'll see, banged up. Kenny Gainwell, I'm hearing is the number 2 in Philly right now behind Swift, so I don't hate that value there. Takes the defense a little early at 14 with Kansas City. Waste to pick on Kyler Murray, but with the guys going around there, like it's the end of your roster.
We can skip over his last picks. I do like the Jamison Williams pick. I do like the Jalen Warren pick. It's a little early, like you said, but he has possible playable value, not to mention the handcuff. So, wide receivers, I'm giving this guy a 10. I mean, he went wide receiver with Mike Williams as a 4.
Yeah, he can totally afford to wait for Jamison Williams to be back from the suspension.
Running backs.
He can wait for Lazard to get healthy.
Running backs, I'm going to give him a 6. Actually a 5. It's not bad with how long he waited, because I like Madison more than you do. Lamar Jackson, solid 8 at quarterback.
Yeah, and PPR, though, these backs, I mean, I'm at a 5, man. I'm middle of the road.
So what do you think? I like this team.
I do too.
This is a really
That's a good team.
I'm giving it a 9. Honestly, I'm giving this a 9. He did not fuck up the first pick. We'll give you a 9, the beach. Second team, love the name, Van Buren Boys. Good for you. Love Seinfeld. What's the hand signal? It's the 7th president or something.
I'm only showing 8 fingers.
Well, what does that mean?
That's their secret sign. See, Van Buren, he was the 8th president. They thought I was a former Van B boy.
I don't remember.
It's pretty great. He had the second pick, Christian McCaffrey. Then he went Chris Olave, Jalen Waddle. Not bad. Not bad at all. Those 2 receivers with the running back. Then he went Dameon Pierce in the 4th. I kind of have a problem with that.
A little bit.
I like Dameon Pierce. Same thing with Cam Akers. Those 2 guys are not PPR guys, but they are the bell cow, right? Until they're not.
They're safe if you're going to go early at receiver and build your team around elite receivers.
He has CMC, though, so he could have gone 0 running back.
Exactly. He could have waited.
Plus, whatever it is. Christian Watson in the 5th, a little early, but I like the upside there as your 3. I like him being my 4 personally, if you're going to go this kind of build. Daniel Jones in the 6th, trash. Fucking trash, dude, because Lamar Jackson went in the 5th.
Yeah. You're taking Jones.
Herbert went in the 5th. That's bad. Bad. I like Rashad White. Rashad White's the next pick like that. Michael Thomas in the 8th. We love Michael Thomas, so I'm not going to hate on that pick. David Njoku in the 9th, not bad. Last of the Mohicans there. Adam Thielen, terrible pick, wasted pick. He's a tight end playing receiver. He's trash. Samaje Perine, not bad. Then Jared Goff, Cole Kmet, and then he won defense in the 14th. So he fucked it up towards the later rounds, right?
He did. Like, why grab Kmet when you got Njoku?
Yeah, Dameon Pierce, Daniel Jones.
Taking volume running back early, and then you're pushing off the wide receiver that would have given you 3 great wide receivers. So I think the Pierce pick is the one that really sits poorly with me.
I'm giving it a 4.
Overall team?
Yeah. It's not great.
It's not, I don't know, man. 5 or 6 overall.
Okay. Rashad White at your 3 running backs, okay, but you have a bad quarterback. You have one of the last starting tight ends. Adam Thielen's a wasted pick. Your bench is trash. His bench is fucking trash. His bench receivers are Mingo and Thielen and Thomas, dude.
Oh, and they're both on Carolina.
Not even, dude, because Thomas is his flex.
You're gonna,
Rashad White.
You're going to hang your hat on Bryce Young.
That's
and
bad.
Panthers?
Bad. Make it a 4.
Okay.
Mark an 8, dude.
All right. You want me to take this next one?
Go ahead.
Okay.
Canada's Cowboys.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's a little fuzzy, the screenshot you sent me. I couldn't quite read it. Canada's Cowboys. Started off with Jamar Chase. Everyone knows I love him. Followed up with Dalvin Cook. I don't agree with that. I mean, with Breece Hall there.
I think he thinks he's still in Minnesota.
I don't know.
It's awful.
Like, is Paul...
hopefully that's an auto pick, Canada.
Or, yeah, I don't know, dude. If Hall misses a lot more time than we expect.
Still not a second-round pick?
Like, still, yeah.
Terrible line.
Stevenson, I'm fine with in the 3rd. Burrow, I love. Getting the double up with him and Chase is something I can draw to. Kyle Pitts, who's man of the
My
Rob.
guy. Too early, though.
Yep, man of the Rob.
And Joe Burrow, I'm sorry. I love Joe Burrow. He's too early because Herbert and Jackson and Fields all went in the fucking 5th. Yeah. So, like, and granted, we took Jalen Hurts in the 2nd, but... I don't know. It's not too early for Burrow.
I don't think so. If that's your guy, go get him. I can make an argument for all of those guys at the top. Brandon Cooks is a massive fucking reach at 6. That is insane to me. He may be the 2, should be the 2 with an inaccurate Dak, Mike McCarthy, Schottenheimer-led offense. Like, good fucking luck with that. Alvin Kamara, the suspension hurts him a little bit, but the upside's there.
That's his 3, so
he
it's not
hasn't
the end of the
lost
world.
anything. Upside's there with him. Flowers could emerge as the 1 in
Bad
Baltimore.
pick. Bad pick. Too
But
early.
it's a little early for the rookie, not knowing what he's going to be. McKinnon's going to be spotty. Pittsburgh's D in the 10th round seems like a
Terrible.
reach.
Terrible.
Zay Jones, I
Terrible.
think, is the 4th target on
Terrible.
that team. Most hurt, you're going to get 4 games out of.
Raheem
Tops.
Mostert, terrible.
I mean, 31 years old, dude. Like, I just don't see him.
And the rest of it's terrible. So
No, it's not. You got Brock Purdy, bro.
Okay, he already has Joe Burrow, though.
No.
This is another. I'm going to give this one a 3. I mean, just because I might give it a 2. I'm giving it a 2. Dalvin Cook right there ruined your team, man. You could have taken Chris Olave. You could have taken DK Metcalf. Come on, man. Like,
Both of the Cook
Josh
picks,
Jacobs.
both of the Cook picks, dude, garbage
You
picks.
could have taken Josh Jacobs.
Blew it.
Awful. All right, we're
Yeah.
going to our team here, Professional Fanatics. We had the 4th pick. We took Cooper Kupp, full PPR. We love that. We love Cooper Kupp. Jalen Hurts in the 2nd. Little early, but Allen and Mahomes are already off the board. So you gotta be fluid on these situations. Josh Jacobs in the 3rd. This is before he signed his deal. So
Yeah.
we got some really good value
It was
there.
it was a little risky.
You
there.
wanted to take.
I'm slightly.
You wanted to take
concerned.
Jonathan Taylor.
Well, I did. And what concerns me with Jacobs is the whole 325 plus touches the year before, but
3rd round, man.
It's yeah.
We got Hopkins in the 4th and DJ Moore in the 5th. So our receivers are Kupp, Hopkins, Moore. I like that. We both love DJ Moore. That may be a bit early on DJ Moore. We took him ahead of Drake London, McLaurin, Judy, Lockett. I like the upside there.
The beach still has us beat at receiver though.
They do. But we have them beat at quarterback. We have them beat at tight ends. We have them beat at running back.
Yeah, Javonte
Williams in the 6th.
Yeah.
Love that, especially now with just the recent news that he's going to be not a full go, but he's going to be I feel 65% player, which is what he was going to be anyway,
At least,
right?
yeah.
Dallas Goedert in the 7th. We kind of had to take that. We had no one. There was no one we liked.
As well as again, I'm a homer for the quarterback tight end double up.
Yeah.
That's a stack I love doing when I can.
Hollywood Marquise Brown. We call him Whoopi Goldberg around these parts. We have him in the 8th round. That's our flex. In the 8th round, I like it. Upside there, all the targets. He's gonna have targets.
I'll take it in the flex, but I think Cardinals are gonna just suck something awful.
Yeah, but it's better to have the wide receiver on a bad team than a running back. Antonio Gibson in the 9th round. I love that. That's our 3rd running back.
PPR,
Perfect. That's what you want for your 3rd running back. Guy you can plug and play, and a guy that has extreme upside if there's an injury. Love Antonio
Even
Gibson.
without the injury, though, he's going to be the passing back on a team that's going to be down in a tough division.
So this is why our team is great, is our bench. We have Gibson on our bench at JSN, Jackson Smith and Jigba in the 10th round. Can't believe that. Zach Charbonnet in the 11th. Treylon Burks in the 12th. We didn't want to make that pick, but he fell way too. It was like 140.
Yeah.
I mean, you got to make that pick. Damian Harris, we went 5 straight running backs. Damian Harris, Amir White, Tajay Spears, Ty Chandler, and Gus Edwards, all high-end handcuffs. With our build, we needed that. And then Washington's defense in the last round, who's the best week 1 matchup you can have against the Cardinals at home.
It absolutely is.
Not to be a homer, what do you think?
The Treylon Burks and Hopkins, like you want Tannehill to have 2 of this. I don't
won't ever be playing him unless there's an injury.
Yeah.
It was one of those things we didn't want to let him fall to somebody else.
Yeah, and it's a good value, but like looking back at it, I'm like, fuck, I don't like it. If I'm being honest, like that's what I'm gonna say. And Hollywood, like there's gonna be so many 3 and outs.
You're just
like,
gonna
I'm
hate on all the
concerned
picks that
with.
I made.
No, I'm
Do you
hating
like
on
our
ones that
team
I
better
like.
than the beach, or do you give it the beach?
Jacobs hindsight turned out to be a better pick than I liked that night. Like I was in disagreement that night. I'll admit it. So I'll give you credit there. I love the Hurts Goddard double up, and then Kupp, Hopkins, and Moore for our first 3. The beach does have better receivers. We have better running backs. I think quarterbacks a wash.
Hurts is better than Mark. Come on, man.
Some people's eyes.
It's still Hurts is the safer player.
It should be, and then
Tight end we have better too. So
Yeah.
we got to give it a 9 then.
Yeah.
I mean, not to be biased.
8.
All right.
I'm gonna give it an 8 just because I don't want to favor us.
Look at
too
you.
much.
Look at you. Fifth team, 250 PPR. Nice fucking name. Austin Eckler at 5. He has Mahomes in the 2nd round, and T. Higgins. Pretty good value on T. Higgins there. I like everything he did. I'm not a big Eckler guy, but it's PPR. Next 3, he's got Jahmyr Gibbs in the 4th, which is great value. Honestly, I'm not a Gibbs guy. He'll give your team herpes, but that's not bad. This is where he loses it. He takes Hawkinson in the fucking 5th, and then George Kittle in the 6th. You ruin your draft, man.
Yeah.
You got to start 2 tight ends now. You fucked up. Michael Pittman in the 6th. I love that. In the 7th, I like that. George Pickens in the 8th.
I like
Okay,
that
those
too.
are good, but you should have taken
Justin
Christian
Tucker!
Kirk.
Justin Tucker!
He could have taken Christian Kirk instead of Kittle.
Kirk, man, the more I look at it and the more I think about it, Kirk might have a bigger role than what I initially thought. I'm still a Ridley guy, but
You know what he could have done? He could have taken DJ Moore instead of Hawkinson, right?
Mhm.
And then he could have taken taking Kittle, and he would have had more instead of Hawkinson. You need another receiver. You don't take 2 tight ends. Terrible. He has Justin Tucker in the 9th round. Not good. Philly's defense in the 10th. I get what you're doing, best defense, but too early. Rashad Penny, Jacoby Myers, Russell, Bateman, Foreman. Okay. Not good, dude. I give this team a 4. It's a 4. With Mahomes, it's a fucking 4.
I mean, there's maybe some upside players on his bench. Myers should get a decent amount of work. Bateman could show out. I don't hate it. Penny at the time was looking like he might have been the starter in rotation for it. So that seemed like a value when he took him. I do like Pickens and Pittman where he got him. But if you put Kirk over Kittle, this team's like a 7 to me, dude. Like, it's 1 pick off, and now I'm at like a 4 or 5.
And it's not just about starting the 10 on the flex. It's now you're thinner at wide receiver if you have an injury. Awful, awful, awful pick, man. You fucked up. Next team, Aquila, 6. Travis Kelce, A.J. Brown, Najee Harris start. Okay, I'm into that. Aaron Jones, Drake London, Christian Kirk, Deontay Johnson are his next 4. So he's got Brown, London, Kirk, Johnson. I kind of like that. Harris, Jones, and Kelce. Okay. Not bad. San Fran defense in the 8th. It's way too early. Do not take defenses, guys. We took Washington's defense in the last round. We're going to stream it. Terrible. 2 in the 9th. I like that. Took a kicker in the 10th, Daniel Carlson. That's, okay, again, he ruined his team. Kirk Cousins, I guess you got to do that because of the concussion issue with Tua.
You're scared of Tua. I kind of get that.
And then he took New England's defense.
Yeah.
And then he took Rashad Bate. Then he took, Chigga Okonkwo, Kendra Miller. Okay, this team's a 5. It's a 5.
Why take Okonkwo for the 1 week Kelsey's on bye? That doesn't make any sense to me.
I don't get what some of these people are doing.
Kendra Miller's going to slow play into his role. I like Okonkwo, and I like the value there if he hadn't started with Kelsey. Like, if he'd have started with a receiver and then took Okonkwo there, this team would be a lot better. What do you give this? Too high of a defense, taking 2 defenses, and the kicker as high as he did. He has sleeper receivers, though. Like, I think a lot of his receivers are a little underrated. I don't love the running backs. I don't completely trust Jones or Najee, but they're volume guys, and, dude, I don't know. Looking the whole thing over, if Tua stays healthy, I'm like 7, man.
Okay.
Like, I don't despise it.
All right, I'm being more critical than you. Mad Dog, 7th pick. Tyreek Hill, love that. Devontae Adams in the 2nd round, I like that a lot too. Brees Hall in the 3rd round.
Those first 2 picks, I was like, this guy's going to fuck some shit up.
And then he goes Brees Hall, Kenneth Walker. Can't support the Brees Hall pick that early.
Not with Cook.
He could have taken Mixon or ETN. Don't do that. Injury, just don't do that. Even without Cook, the injury concern. If he's had it by himself, I like it. Apparently, Cooks went higher than Brees Hall, though. Kenneth Walker in the 4th. He's a tiny dancer. It is the 4th round. Too early for that in a PPR. Justin Herbert in the 5th. Love it. Absolutely love that.
And I think what happens is people look at the rest of what's left, right? The draft pool they got to pull from, and they don't see the depth at running back, so they feel like they got to get it earlier and reach for it, maybe.
Swift in the 6th. That's okay.
I'm starting to like it a little more because he's healthy and he is the number 1 running back.
Amazing.
There. Like, that's a steal.
You never know.
But it's a big if.
Quentin Johnson the 7th. I don't like that.
Not unless there's a Williams injury.
Pittman and Deontay Johnson went right before him, just so you know. That's why it's a bad pick. Evan Ingram in the 8th. I don't hate that at all. High-powered offense. The guy did it last year. Tank Bigsby in the 9th. Okay. Yeah, I can get. That's a little early, but I can get on that.
I like the upside of Bigsby better than like Jamal Williams, who went right after. Who's going to have Kamara there at some point.
Kadarius Toney, and then he took back-to-back defenses. We maybe not. We can't stream defenses because everyone's taking 2.
Right?
Whatever. I'll stream the bottom 10, and I'll figure out a way to get an average defense every week and not pay for it. Jets and Baltimore is who we took. Okay. A-Chain, Musgrave, Hardman, okay.
Yeah,
this team, I am going to give this team I'm giving it a fucking 4. I mean, I've been hating on a lot of these teams. Hopefully the later teams are better because this is bad.
I like the first 2, but your 3rd receiver is Quentin Johnson. And Kadarius Toney, when he's healthy, that's where you lose me in a full PPR when you can start 3, right, at receiver.
Cole Hart, he has no receivers. It's a 3. Yeah, he has no receivers.
He doesn't have the depth at receiver. He
doesn't have a high-end quarterback. He has a kind of high-end quarterback. He doesn't have a high-end tight end, though. What did he do? He has Kelce. Okay, he has Kelce. No, he doesn't.
No, that's
wrong
the guy
team. Sorry.
Yeah.
So what is he doing? I don't know what he did. That's awful.
It's a good value on Ingram, and I think it's a good value on Herbert. Like, I'm okay with it there.
What do you got?
But it's the running backs before him that make me want to put this down at like a 4, man.
Yeah.
Like, he doesn't have the depth.
Yeah, it's not
All right,
great.
I'm going to take the dog pound next.
Yeah.
He started out with Stephon Diggs, followed up with Josh Allen. Love it, dude. Love it. The Diggs Allen double up.
Beautiful.
Like, that's a hot start. Mixon, I feel like I'm happy with it there. He doesn't have anybody challenging him. Should be a high-powered offense. Debo, McLaurin, both high upside guys, talented receivers. Miles Sanders and Pacheco. You start waiting at running back, it gets a little hairy, but Sanders is a volume guy in Carolina. Pacheco's seen his in Kansas City. Mike Evans is a fucking steal there.
Dude.
So safe, dude. And that's his fourth receiver is Mike Evans.
Love this build.
Still got Cortland Sutton after that.
Love this
He
build.
took Tyler Higbee, who a lot of people argue is the number 2 target on that offense.
PPR, man.
Followed it up with Juwan Johnson later, who I'm really high on. And then he got Eli Mitchell.
Yeah, Cortland
Supreme handcuff. Jeff Wilson is the
You didn't mention Cortland Sutton.
better pass catching. I thought I did.
Oh, did you? That's good, too. Okay, yeah, I mean, this team's good. This team's fucking good. Derek Carr in the second to last round. This is a good team. I'm giving this an 8.
It is. I don't know that he needed Carr, but why not? Right?
Yeah.
And Alec Pierce even could contribute in a world.
Yeah, I like this team a lot. Moving on to Phantoms, we have...
That's okay. I don't got to rate it, bro. That's cool.
Oh, what do you have? Sorry.
I like this team a lot. I'm going 8 or 9, man. Dog Pound, the Beach and Dog Pound are going to be some serious competition.
For real. Phantoms. Good movie, by the way, Ben Affleck.
But Affleck was the bomb in Phantoms.
Word, bitch. Phantom's like a motherfucker.
Bijan Robinson, Derrick Henry, and Travis Etienne to start it out. I don't mind the names. I just don't like the build. I don't know what you're doing there.
You better come with some hot-ass receivers after that.
Amari Cooper, Jerry Jeudy, and Chris Godwin actually salvaged it, man. If Jerry Jeudy can come back, I love this because he got 3 wide receiver 2s in my mind, and he has 3 wide running back 1s almost. So that's cool. Let's see what else he did. David Montgomery. You didn't need that pick, but okay. Deshaun Watson is starting quarterback. Pretty decent value there.
I like Watson down there a lot.
Jamal Williams, again, did not need that. Juju, Devin Singletary, Odell Beckham, Michael Mayer.
Yep.
Schultz, Jaden Reed, Rasheed Rice. Okay.
People like to play safe and get their backups on their team right away and not worry about streaming, not worry about ad drops. I don't play that way. You don't play that way. I don't think it's a good strategy, especially onesie positions.
I handcuff other people's.
Yeah, you're wasting high upside potential. But it's a very safe team, and I'm at a 7 with a safe team.
Same. I kind of like it. I didn't think I'd like the 3 running back start.
I didn't either. I'm this is going to suck.
The receivers he got, the problem is he has no depth at receiver. But Juju and Odell, you could do worse. They're steady Eddies, right?
Tell me I'm crazy, because you might. But 2 rounds later, Mike Evans. I think that is the better receiver with Baker Mayfield than Chris Godwin this year.
No?
I'm crazy?
It's close. Better value.
Yeah,
got
2
it,
rounds
not
later.
better, yeah. All right, next team. This is all you.
All right.
Peruvian Nightmare.
Thank you. I have trouble reading the top one, man.
He can't read. He's like Charlie from It's Always Sunny.
Oh, shit. Look at that door, dude. See that door right there? One marked pirate. You think a pirate lives in there?
I see a door marked private. Is that the door you're talking about?
No, I was talking.
Yeah.
What did you hear?
I heard you say you saw a door marked pirate. And
Yes,
is there a
that's what I
pirate
thought-
living in there?
No, see, that's not what I'm saying.
He's blaming the fucking
The shitty screenshot. Started out with Chubb, who
Get an iPhone, you prick.
number 1 running back, according to Rob. So that's a value. I'm on Ross St. Brown, Keenan Allen, high upside PPR guys.
Yeah.
A little high on Allen, but I get it, dude. The guy's always open. Kellen Moore led offense. He's going to get a lot of targets this year. Mark Andrews in the 4th. Could be the number 1 target there still. I don't know what OBJ or Bateman or Flowers are going to do. Fields, phenomenal upside, man. I like the value there. Dobbins, near and dear to my heart. I think that's a great pick. Khalil Herbert, as of now, that's a good pick. I don't think it lasts, personally. Why Dak, dude?
Yeah.
Why waste
Why
that
do you
pick
do
on
that?
Dak right
Why?
there? Eli Moore, another one of my guys, dude. Love Eli Moore. I think that's a great pick down where he got him. Darnell Mooney could be something if you expect Fields to take another step. He's looking at a double up. Algiers going to get work, man. They can't give everything to Bijan. Nico Collins, great value there, is going to lead that team in targets. Rondale Moore, gadget, jet sweep, fun guy. They're going to be down and throwing, so he should get his. Dolchitz, and he grabbed Roshan. So when my Roshan prediction comes true, he's good. He's got Herbert and Roshan. I don't hate handcuffing that. I personally feel like it's pretty smart. Grabbed his D, a third from the end with Jacksonville, and his kicker was his last pick, as it should be. Well done, sir. I like this team.
Same.
They're going to be solid. I'm putting them at like an 8 or a 9 as well, man. They're right there with the other 3 that we graded pretty highly. So that's 4 tough teams.
I'm going 7 or 8. I'm not as high on it, but it's safe. I mean, I love Fields. I give it an 8, actually. It's good.
Dude, Chubbs and Dobbins,
yeah.
And then you've got the Bears backfield, and they like to run. I expect Fields to take a step forward and pass more this year. The Dak pick, like I said, was a waste, and you could have had a little bit better receiver there, but I love Eli Moore. So, I don't know. This has got some of my guys, man. He's near my
11th
heart.
pick, Beaver Dams. They went Saquon, Tony Pollard to start. I really like that. Then he got Calvin Ridley in the 3rd. We both really like that one. Trevor Lawrence in the 4th. As much as I love Trevor Lawrence, that's too fucking early, man.
I love to double up. You go get your guy, but I totally would have took Fields over Lawrence there.
Just too early. Too early. Tyler Lockett, Brandon Ayuk. This man's higher on Brandon Ayuk than anyone. Lockett still pretty solid. A little early on both. Maybe not.
Way early on Lockett. There's no way I would have took Lockett there. I would have took. I don't know. I don't believe it.
A.J. Dillon, my guy. Awesome pick there. Gabe Davis, my guy. Like that. Aaron Rodgers, my guy. But you don't need to take that with Trevor Lawrence.
Nope.
Again, you're ruining your upside there, guys, with these 2 quarterbacks. Don't do it. Sky Moore, my guy. Love that. New Orleans defense. Dalton Kincaid, actually pretty nice value there. That's his first tight end, though.
Mm-hmm.
And then he has Irv Smith in the second to the last round. Okay.
Tight end
Man, he's got a lot of my guys.
He does.
I'm going to have to give... He has Van Jefferson there, CEH. I'm going to have to give this guy an 8. Maybe even a 9. He did this with wasting a pick on Aaron Rodgers, dude.
Yeah, I'm at 7 or 8 with this one as well, and it's more Lockett and the Rodgers pick I don't like. Dillon, I don't think has a too big of a role without an injury, but you got Saquon and Pollard, so who gives a shit? Like, he's squared away at running back.
Perfect. I love the build. Love the build minus the extra quarterback. You want to get the last team, Little Boosters? Our week 1 matchup, by the way.
I like this, dude.
The start's amazing.
At the turn, this is a phenomenal start of the turn, and it's CD and Wilson. I mean, just beautiful way to start off a draft. Jonathan Taylor, at the time, we're thinking is going to go to Miami, going to start week 1, going to do whatever, so I'm not mad at that pick.
No, it's a fine pick. It just ended up fucking. The problem is you took James Conner in the 4th.
Yeah, I would have made the same pick with JT,
That's
but then Conner's garbage.
Conner and Cook, no.
James Cook, it's still a reach on him with Damian Harris there, but I get you want to have something, especially if you don't trust Connor because he's never played a full season.
Or don't trust Taylor, which is right to do.
Darren Waller, I'm really high on. I think he
I like
crushes it this year. It's maybe a round or 2 earlier, but when you're at the turn, like, you got to reach to get your guys sometimes at the turn. Jahan Dotson and Addison, love both of those picks. I think they'll both be good contributors this year. Zeke is garbage.
Dallas defense. He went 3 straight quarterbacks.
3
straight.
Yeah. Why, dude? Why do you need 3 quarterbacks?
Just take Love or just take Smith and Richardson. Don't take Jordan Love.
No, why come back with Love? Like, if you're scared of Richardson, take Geno, play it safe, whatever. But the third one's ridiculous.
Tyler Boyd, then Sam Laporta, who sucks a bunch of dicks. Man,
at least he
had
took
a good start.
At least he took a kicker last.
This is a very hit or miss team, even without the Taylor news. I'm giving it a 6.
If Richardson hits, this team can compete.
He's not going to hit.
If he doesn't hit, it's a 6 or a 7.
To fuck up that start, though, is hard to do, and he did it. So that's why I'm giving him a 6. And, I was really critical. I did like some of these later teams. I think we had pretty good...
That's crazy high on James Conner. Like, that's right.
That's terrible, dude. That's terrible, bro. So, because you could have had... He could have had Kenneth Walker. He took him over Gibbs. He took him over Aaron Jones. Kenneth Walker.
Thanks for Gibbs, bro. Here, I owe you one. I'm going to buy that man a beer.
That's just bad, dude. All right, so we look forward to playing against all you guys, and it's going to be a fun year. So hopefully subscribe to the channel, please.
Yeah, check us out. Hopefully you dig it. All right, so I got here tonight, right? First thing Rob says is you got to help me pull names. I got them all ready, folded up, raring to go. You pull them. So I'm doing doing blind pull here.
Blind pull. Give me your phone.
If you know anything about me pulling names, I pulled myself as the number 10
he did.
In Dynasty.
He did. You didn't want that. It worked out. All right, and then set them on the table here by you in order.
Here we go.
10th pick. We're going 10 to 1. 10th pick.
10 to 1. Whew. Sorry, bro. Well, you got the turn. I like the turn. I'm not sorry. Gave myself the 10.
12th pick.
12th or 10th?
Yeah, 12.
You're
Rob Simmons!
You're welcome, sir.
Okay,
Giving you the turn.
12th
Giving
pick.
you the turn.
Okay. 11th pick here. 11th pick.
11th pick is Chris Robinson.
Chris Robinson. What's up, Chris? Welcome to the league.
Number 10. You want me to go that way?
Yeah.
Okay. Number 10, coming at you with Cappy.
Cappy Xbox. We have a Kappa and a Cappy in the league. That's cool.
Oh, okay. I wondered why the Xbox is on. That makes sense.
That's number 10. Number 9.
Number 9. There's the Kappa.
Kappa. Back to back. I like that.
Cappy. What's the Cappy in your ass?
Okay. Whew. Number 8.
Number 8. Sean.
Is that Gocher? Yep, that's Gocher.
What up, Gooch? What up, Gooch?
Number 7. If Sprague gets the second pick, I'm going to freak. He gets it every year in every draft. Ian, number 7.
Number 6. We're looking at Sam.
What's up, the little fucking motherfucker?
We'll go here.
Yeah, right there. Little spit butt right there. It's an inside joke.
You know, I gave
Number
you and Kappa very high picks in the Dynasty. I gave
You did.
you low ones in this.
You did. Number 5.
I feel like I'd rather have low ones in a redraft.
Ben Bartelt and Brad Bartelt. I said Bartelt there because they're co-managing the team like pussies.
The BB Bros?
Yeah. 6, 5. This is number 4.
Oh, man. Who are we looking
Bryce,
for to get
number
to?
4.
We haven't pulled
fucking
2 yet?
Sprague, dude. If he does it, I wrote their second pick, too, on his name.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh,
number
man,
3.
Let's see. Spitz.
Oh, my God. Number 3. Okay. You
50-50
can't make
shot.
this shit
He ends
up.
off with the 2.
You cannot make this shit
50-50
up.
shot.
I fucking hate you, Sprague, you prick.
Here it comes. You ready? Hold on. I'm going to keep this one myself. Let me see.
No,
Let me see. Oh, nope. He doesn't
Big
get 2 this
Ray,
year.
number 2. All right. And this is going to be fuck you, Sprague.
1 or 2 every year. That's what this guy
Every
gets,
year.
huh?
Look what I wrote. Second pick. Oh my God! There's the order. Rob at 12, Chris at, let's go 1. Sprague at 1, Ray at 2, Spitz at 3, Bryce at 4, Bartelt at 5, Sam at 6, Ian at 7, Sean at 8, Kappa at 9, Cappy at 10, Chris Robinson at 11, and myself, Rob Simmons, your fat host at 12. Love it. What's up, boys? Good luck this year, everyone.
All right. Good luck.
And it's been a complete joy.
Do you mean that Heather is a prostitute?
Of course she is. You think a woman like that would hang out with us if we weren't paying?
Oh my God.
Hey. It's okay. She's totally clean. I checked her out about a week ago. Make sure she was top quality.